Hello everyone, Catweazle here, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Elder Sign Unseen Forces Episode 1. Yes, midnight has just chimed in the museum and our 4 investigators who've hidden in the souvenir shop after closing time, they're going to set out and they're going to investigate what is going wrong in the museum. So our first player is going to be Leo Anderson. I've just put a little marker there next to his player area, so he is first player. So first thing we do is we take his little chit. I've stuck them on some stands just to make them a bit more visible for the video. So here's Leo. Where's he going to go? Well, he's going to go to Blood on the Floor here. Why is he going to do that? Well, if you recall, we got our Mythos card, had to put a Doom token on the Doom track, but it also says, before reason fails, adventure cards with arrows may have their tasks completed in any order today. So let's take advantage of that, because you don't get many advantages from Mythos cards. So let's have another quick look at Blood on the Floor. So it'll be worth 2 should we complete it. The dark pool on the... Oh, these are going to be terrible, aren't they? This is the only thing wrong with these cards. The artwork and everything's brilliant, but this writing, it's very poor. It needs to be better. The dark pool on the marble tiles chilled me to the bone. Then I heard the scraping noise. So here we are. We've got Blood on the Floor, and it is Leo Anderson who is going to have a go at it. Remember, it's any order because of the Mythos card, and he's going to roll his 6 green dice. And there we go. So what we're looking for... Oh, I tell you what, we've got a peril and we've got a terror straight up. So we can only do 1 task at a time, and because we can do it in any order, because of the Mythos card, we're going to cover off those 2 at the bottom, which was a terror and a peril. So now we need 3 investigation or 2 investigation on our next roll. We do have 2 investigation already, but we can only complete 1 task at a time. I think Amanda Sharp, as an investigator, can complete more than 1 task at a time, but everybody else, it's 1 task at a time. So what we're looking for is investigations. So there we've got a 3. Got a 3 straight off. We'll put that there on the second part, and we are now looking for 2 final investigations. And we get another 3. So there you go. That is how you complete an adventure card. So good stuff straight up from Leo. We were helped a bit by the Mythos card because we could do it in any order. Otherwise, we would have had to get 2 investigations, then 3, and then these 2 babies. So Leo is going to go back to the souvenir shop up here. He's going to take this as a trophy, but he also gets an extra clue token, a common item, and an elder sign. So let's put his trophy up here. Put it off to the side like that. And so clue token, an elder sign. So he's got 1. As I said, we're going to keep these on each individual, just in case they get devoured. Make it a little more difficult. And he gets a common item, which is the knife. So that will allow him to have a yellow die during a task. So we'll put that up here. Put it with his museum map. So he's not doing too badly. Not doing too badly. Righty-ho. So that was his go. So we moved this round to 3 o'clock. and we replace the card. And we get Hallway on Fire again. It's worth 2 as a trophy. The flames engulf the walls and seem to jump with an animal intelligence from the curtains to the exhibits. It's got a terror effect where we lose 1 stamina, and again it's one we have to do in order, but not during today. So if we can get somebody in here to do this, we might be able to complete it today without having to do it in order. So it'd be a peril, lose a health, peril, lose a health, and you get 2 unique items. Could be well worth doing this one. So Hallway on Fire goes here. Cool. Okay, who's next? It is Dexter Drake is next. So where is Dexter going to go? Let's have a think. Is he going to try and do the hidden temple? Yeah, why not? Let's do these while we can, out of order. So that's where Dexter is going to go. So to the hidden temple, let's have a read. Gets 3 trophies, 3 worth trophy for it. The hidden temple, the wall slid open, revealing a secret room adorned with blasphemous icons and images. Now it's got an entry effect, which is add 1 doom token to the doom track. So we're going to do that. But as you can see, it doesn't promote a monster this time. So we now have 2 on Glacky's doom track. And right, let's crack on with it. So we'll put that there where we can see it. And let's roll. Is he going to use... Yeah, remember he's got 2 spells and he's got the Lamp of Al-Hazred. I don't think he's going to use the Lamp of Al-Hazred yet. So I think he'll be able to manage it without. So here's his first roll. Oh, yes. We can do it in any order. So there's the 3. There is a law, and there is a peril. Brilliant. So move that off to one side. So we now need 5. We need 5 investigation on our next roll. Right. We have only got 2. This is a bit trickier than I thought. So it's not really worth saving 1 investigation either, to be honest. I don't think. So if we fail, that means we have to take 1 die out. So let's take 1 die out. This is bad. We should have used... Oh! Yeah, we should have used the Lamp of Al-Hazred, I think. So we'll take 1 die out. I think we can use this at any time. So he's going to use the Lamp of Al-Hazred, and we are going to use this. So we lost 1 die because we failed. So what we're going to do now is we're going to roll, but we've added this die. He's going to use the Lamp of Al-Hazred, and we're going to try and get 5. Fantastic. We have done it. We got the wild card. That can count for, where is it? 4 investigation. And we've got an extra 1. So we did manage to do it. But we've got to discard the Lamp of Al-Hazred. So that is another win. Woohoo! So let's get rid of these. Let's put him back in the souvenir shop. So he gets this for 3. We also get 2 gates opening, a spell, and a unique item. Hang on. So spell is Wither. Put that with the other 2. And he gets another spell because of his special ability, which is Magical Gift. Whenever Drake gains 1 or more spells after setup, he gains 1 extra. And let's draw another spell for him. Revelation of Scripts. So he's now got 4 spells, pretty cool. Next we have, ooh, what else does he get? He gets a unique item. And he gets the Book of Dazan. So he gets a red die item back. That's good. Over here. Righty ho. And we get to pick 2 other worlds. So first one is Lost Carcosa. Let's put that here. And the next one is the Plateau of Leng. So where to put these? Where to put them? In fact, we'll put them here. There we go. Put them there, and that can go next to, like that. So there we are. We have 2 other worlds. Righty ho, won't be a second. I'm back. I was just checking I'd done that thing right with the Lamp of Alhazred. I think you can choose when you use the red die, so that's fine. But now he's used it, we discard it, and how you discard it in this game is you put it to the bottom of the deck. So there we go, that goes right at the bottom. We need a new adventure card, and we get the Key to Beyond. The stone rested above the doorway to an ancient temple's inner chamber. 3 men died in the process of prying it loose. Dun, dun, dun. It's only worth 1. There's a terror effect, so you can lose 1 sanity, and again, it's got to be done in order. Penalty is you lose a sanity, but you can get 2 clue tokens and another gate. We're doing quite well for things that can get us to other worlds, aren't we? Now, Dexter's gone, so we move down to 6 o'clock, and we move along to Carolyn Fern. So pretty groovy. Okay, what we're going to do, is there anything that will actually get us elder signs? Well, there's stay away from the windows. Yes, I think she's going to do stay away from the windows because that gets us 2 elder signs. Now it's pretty nasty. Let's move this down here. It's pretty nasty if we fail, because we get a doom token, we lose a sanity, we lose 2 health, but that is a good reward. Now it's 2 peril and 8 investigations. So 2, stay away from the windows. As much as I hate the dark spaces amongst the exhibits, I fear the pools of pale moonlight even more. I have learned all too well to stay away from the ornate windows throughout the museum. Now the reason we're going to do this, because it is quite tricky with 8 investigations and stuff, is she does have the 38 revolver and Cult de Ghoul. So first of all, she's going to just use the 38 revolver to help with this one. If she's going to go into those pails of pale moonlight, she's taking a revolver with her. So she'll get all 6 green die and this yellow die. Any order? Right, we've done well. We have done well. Because I think that's 3, 3 and 2 makes 8. So we've got our 8 investigation. What we need next is obviously 2 peril dice. So we'll use those first. Did that fall on a peril? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, she hasn't got a spell anyway. So we need 2 perils. We've got 1 peril. Now we failed because we haven't got 2 perils, but what she can do is she can focus. So she's going to focus and save that. Then we've got to lose a die. So let's lose this one because we failed. That's just a focus. We can do that because we failed, but we still got to lose a die, I think. Come on, we need a peril. Yay! So we get the 2 perils. Fantastic. Get rid of 38 revolver. Coolness. Right, so we've done stay away from the windows. Let's put that over here. And we get 2 elder signs. Woohoo! So we're up to 3. We're up to 3 already. There we go. Right. Okie dokie. So what we need to do now is we need to go round till 9 o'clock. And then we need to put this here. We've got Hall of the Dead. I hate this room. I need no reminder of my mortality. I know my death is imminent. That's it. Look on the bright side. So we've got one of these white things here. So a monster could go there. Needs 2 peril. If we don't have a monster, we will do a scroll, a law, and we need 5 investigation. Either lose a health or we gain a clue token, a common item, and a unique item. Coolness. Right, next up will be Joe Diamond. And here we are, back with Joe. Move the counter down. Just been having to think about what to go for next. And let's do it. Let's do it. What we're going to try and do is we're going to go off-world. We're going to go to Los Carcosa. So he's going for it, but he's got his axe. So that'll give him a yellow die. I'm going to go to Los Carcosa. And let's read the card. Songs that the Hyades small sing. Oh God, this get somebody with better handwriting. Songs that the Hyades shall sing, where flap the tatters of the king, must die unheard in dim Carcosa. Right, brilliant. Sorry about that, but it is difficult to read. As I say, that's the only bad thing with these cards. That writing is appalling. Right, should have just been printed. Right, so we need 3 terrors and we need 5 investigation. So we're going for it a bit here. Let's get our dice. Add the yellow one. Oh, stuck in the cup. Right. Ooh. So we've got no terrors, unfortunately, but we do have enough to get 5 investigation, I think. So let's get rid of those. And now we're up against it. Now we need terrors. Oh, yes! Oh, Paulie, Paulie, Paulie. What a star. Good old Joe. Humphrey Bogart. He just rolls 3. Because he's a beast. Fantastic. Nails it. Right-o. So, brilliant work. Brilliant work. Let's get rid of the axe. Served its purpose. And he has completed Lost Carcosa. Excellent stuff. So, trophy's worth 2, but the important thing is he gets a clue token, he gets a spell, and he gets 2 elder signs, baby. What a man. What a man. Clue token, 2 elder signs. And what else? So we've got 5 elder signs already. No wonder they say this game's easy. But mind you, saying that, I went for it there. I really did go for it. So I think that was more a case of luck than the game being easy, to be honest. That was quite a bit of rolling there from Joe Diamond. And he gets a spell. Gets Bind Monster. Discard to defeat 1 monster. Woohoo! We've got that mummy in the unnatural habitat. Perhaps we'll take that on. Cool. Right. So there we go. That is the end of Joe Diamond's turn. And it is midnight. Bong. Okay. So we're up to midnight. So that now goes away. We'll discard that up here. And we get a new mythos. Oh, it's a red one. The time is right. Add 2 Doom tokens to the Doom track. Dang! So, perhaps it's not as easy as we thought. So that's a monster. We get an extra monster as well, and we're up to 4 on the Doom. So perhaps it is good that he managed to do Lost Carcosa. For technology, the next time the clock strikes midnight, each investigator without a common item gains a common item. Oh, so that's pretty good. So even though it's red, the real bad news is the 2 Doom tokens. Anybody who don't have a common item will get one next time we strike midnight. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so that is it for our first turn. Let's move the first player marker back up to Leo. And things are looking pretty good, even if I do say so myself. 4 Doom tokens is a worry, but I think the main reason we're ahead of the game is just demon rolling by Joe Diamond. What a star! So I perhaps won't take a chance like that again. Sometimes it's hard to gauge, you know, with the numbers, and you just think, oh, that'll be easy. But after I'd got the, I think it was 5 investigation on Lost Carcosa, yeah it was, then I just realised how difficult actually getting 3 terrors are. And I thought, oh god, I'm going to struggle here. He does have a re-roll and he did have a clue token, so but he just got it first go because he's a demon. So brilliant. So pretty good first turn. We've managed to get ourselves 5 elder signs. We need, how many is it? 12, so that's a good start. We've got ourselves some trophies. I don't think we failed a single card, but I think that was due to good rolling more than anything. We did spend a few unique items and a few common items to do that, but things are looking pretty good. Even the guy who didn't get an elder sign, Dexter Drake, has now got a fistful of spells, as well as the Book of Dizjan. So he's in a good place for, hopefully, I think we've got 1 elder sign here. There's 1 elder sign we can get here, and there's 1 elder sign we can get on the Plateau of Leng. Another thing I think we did really well, we did plenty of these, you know, that have got normally that we'd have to do in order, but because of the Mythos card we were able to take advantage of that, so we got rid of a couple of those, which I think was good play, even if I do say so myself, and I think we did pretty well. I was unsure about some of the rules. I may have cocked up. I did go back and check some stuff, but it's always the ones that you don't check, you see. You just naturally assume it's correct, and those are the ones that you miss. So if I have missed anything, as I say, this is my absolute first playthrough of this. I haven't even had a dummy run or anything. So if I've messed up, please let me know and I shall try and fix it. But yes, I'm enjoying it. Well, you tend to enjoy it, don't you, when you're rolling really well. But I can see on some of them, you know, why you need your unique items, your spells and your common items. Those extra dice do make a difference. If anybody gets cursed, then I can see that's going to put a bit of a spanner in the works. But yeah, even though it seems to be going really well and we've got 5 elder signs, we are up to 4 on the Doom. Oh, we've got that. We've got the monster. We haven't picked the monster out. So what do we get? Looks like a maniac. It is a maniac. Smiling, he showed me where he had carved glyphs on his chest with a knife. Hell, that's just like a night out down Manchester, that. So, I think that's... Oh, 2 places it can go. It can go on Fragments of Knowledge, because that's got that white thing there, or it could go on the Hall of the Dead. I'm going to put it on Fragments of Knowledge, because we only need 1 peril to defeat it, and we'd need 2. We'd need 2 scrolls there, 2 lore. So I think this supersedes when it goes on top. Let me know about that. I don't think you have to defeat the monster and then you do the bit underneath. I think once it goes on top, then this is the task that you do. So it'll be 6 investigation, a terror and a peril. Plus you can get that. And if we sent, who was it, Joe Diamond to do it, he's got bind monster, so he could just get rid of it like that anyway. Coolness. Right, so that's where the maniac's going. Again, let me know if my understanding's right there. I think when one of these covers one of those, you just have to deal with the monster. You don't have to deal with what's underneath it anymore. Righty ho. So that is it for the first episode of Elder Sign Unseen Forces. I hope you join me next time, but until then, I'd like to thank you all for, you know, all the comments, for all the subscriptions, for all the views. It is very much appreciated, thank you. Anybody who's bobbed across to Board Game Links to upvote the site, again, thank you very much. So, that is it. Till next time, and this is me, Catweazle, signing off. Toodaloo.